This is Janice from Pump House Pumps. Janice, I've absolutely loved having you on the course because you've made it a lot of fun, but also Pump House Pumps to me represents every challenge that the average sort of small to medium business is facing online at the moment. You're a middleman?
Well, basically, Pump House is a company. We're a distributor to wholesalers, and we sell a range of air conditioning pumps, accessories, purely through distribution. We don't directly sell to the end user, which has been a slight challenge whilst being on this course, because what we've recognised is we want to educate the end user to obviously pull through recognition on the product range that we're selling.
Sort of define who the audience is.
We've got Pump House has got a great relationship with the with who we sell directly to, so i.e. the wholesaler. We sell directly through to the wholesaler, and we've got a very good relationship with them. Generally, they'll come to us, and we can offer them a full range of products, starting from pumps, running through to accessories and how to maintain the pumps once they're installed. What we've recognised as a business that we need to start educating the end user. We don't sell directly through to them, but we want to educate them and give them more reasons to buy our products through distribution.
Right. So you're sitting in the kind of in the channel.
Yeah, this website is purely aimed at the contractor and offering them enough information online, enough information about the product to entice them to pull that through distribution. Buy our products.
One of the cliches, if you page one of the eMarketing books, is the web is all about disintermediation, which is the process of cutting out the middleman of product going from manufacturer or source through to end user. What is to stop you being disintermediated in this scary web world, and what can we do about it? Is it about adding value or different products or operating in a different way?
Yeah, whilst I've been on this course, obviously I've kind of looked at the competition out there and realised that people who are located under the key phrases air conditioning, condensate pumps, are equally as bad, and they're not Web 2 based. Now what I'd like to do is push the business forward and make us more Web 2 based, one step ahead of some of the competitors in the marketplace. I'd like to introduce things like video, so that again a contractor might come to the website and can initially see how a product is installed, or how simple the product can be installed, and offer their input, endorsements, and they'll be able to kind of add their feedback online, and I'd like to keep that as an opt-in on the website. So that, again, as we're launching new products to the market, people can comment about them. They could we could send out samples to the customers, again just giving them something to entice them to get that online community happening on the website.
Right, your business has to sit down as a team of people and say, how do we honestly add value at the moment? Because if you don't add value, you're not get those channels elsewhere in a lot of industries are really breaking down. I've seen the IT industry where the whole channel system is broken. Yeah. It's changed radically. Dell, kind of broke that HP selling direct to Dell selling direct, and that sort of traditional channel system has been around for 60, 70 years or whatever going. And I think you've got to kind of really identify how, as a business, you add value, and then really build on that. And it is things like that. It's not relying on the manufacturer to give people the advice and to produce those videos to show you how to use the product if they're not prepared. So maybe that's how you add value.
What we're wanting to do is make the whole process a lot simpler by, obviously we're going to run an ad campaign or pay-per-click, trial that over a period of time and see whether we can get the customers directly onto the site and filter them through to the relevant page of what they're searching for. Again, what I'm wanting to do is trial that once we launch a product to the marketplace, and generally we launch about 3 products a year.
Yeah.
Those will change so that they'll relate to the products that we're launching at the specific time.
Right, okay, so make it kind of more content and more niche. Really?
Well, what we were finding, I've done some statistics on the website, we were finding that we were losing people after the first page, and the average time spent on the pages was a diabolical 44 seconds.
On the page or the whole thing?
On the first page.
Right.
The other thing that, whilst being on this course...
I wonder what they were doing for 44 seconds, to be honest.
Well, we managed to get someone there for an amount of time, but what I've looked at the H1 on the previous website was welcome. Again, what I'm wanting to do, and this is just a sample of how I'd like to improve the site. I've taken things on board after using our tracker. We've minimised this top header.
Yeah.
We've had more rich content and link throughs under and the keyword density that I've analysed under air conditioning, condensate pumps, and again to get them to link through. And I've put articles which I'd like to get the press on board once we launch a product to press. Have an article and information about a product and get them to link through so that they can see. Well, Aspen pumps are very well known within the industry, and they've been in the marketplace for over 25 years. They're top in that key phrase, not purely through their title tags or H1. It's just because condensate pumps just happens to be the first word that you see on their welcome page.
Right.
Again,
I guess if they've been around a long time, there might be some linkage. Did you manage to look at whether they had any inbound links?
There's 44 inbound links to their website.
Recognised on Google?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll probably have more than that, but it is an indication that they've not got a great deal.
Yeah.
If that had hundreds there, for instance, if Aspen had made a start on the web a long time ago and pumped out loads of articles that were helpful, and then people referred back to them as in like spec sheets how to use a product, they might be absolutely miles ahead of you at this point. But because there's only a few, you've got an opportunity to do that. If you can get people linking to articles that you're going to write and specs.
Aspen are very good at traditional marketing methods, and they generally run ad campaigns in the press.
Yeah.
They might have a very strong linkage to the press websites.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I'd like to do is implement some more of the Web 2 and drive the business to get ahead of Aspen. The top company in condensate removal pumps is heatandplumb.com. Again, I think that's a heat and plumbing company who I've never heard of.
And they're running Actinic, look, Acticlon.
Yeah. If I can get the direct link through to an article on why a contractor should be using our condensate pumps above anybody else, then that'll be an achievement.
I think it's good to actually, because you're saying it's difficult to get images of people using them, and it would be easier to get videos. It might actually be better to have video links, like where you've got those images, so like different videos and products being used in different ways.
Yeah, I'd like to see a lot of video on that, demonstrating and added value.
I think the other problem that I have, our range of products is vastly expanding, and it's again understanding what the customer wants as soon as they hit the home page, and I don't want to put too much information on there, but I want to give them the option to kind of make the choices to look for, say, pumps, or look for accessories, or look to how to maintain a product. And
that would be a concern I had over this versus this, in that this looks terribly old-fashioned, but it does look like there is a bit of product on there. I think I'd like a bit more of a signal that, yeah, there's lots of information here, but, right, search for your pumps here, view pumps here, search whatever you do, you know what I mean? So that it's kind of, it's information rich, but actually it's product rich as well. Because a lot of people are going around
I've used a search facility, and these would be drop down buttons that obviously that would give you kind of like, are you searching for a pump in the refrigeration and air conditioning market?